Welcome everyone to another episode of Kurt and Lucy Got You Covered. That was a really lackluster thing for me because I didn't want to knock my water over. But regardless, we move.
Do it again.
No. Every week we talk about the biggest topics in gaming. We have a bunch of letters here, so everything is in a random order. Don't forget to email your letters to us at
Jesus. Got you covered.
Got you covered at
don't send it to Jesus. Send it to Got you covered.
Got you covered at GameSpot.com.
Cool.
Great intro.
Yeah,
Let's
we're doing
go.
really good.
I'll do it. It's time for Leaks of the Weeks.
Leaks of the Weeks.
Yay! There's been a lot of leaks happening in the world of video games, and we're gonna go through them. Well, there's only one.
You can do it right now, please.
It's Paul McCartney. A leaked PS3 prototype of the original Mirror's Edge is out in the wild and playable.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, I think it's meant to be a little bit more violent. There's quite an emo monologue at the opening that they apparently have lost.
I mean, having seen it, it's pretty damn close to what that game
like Mirror's
is. Yeah, no, it's Mirror's Edge is a good game. Without arm crackings and bone snapping as much.
You know, sometimes I get really motion sick with games.
Yeah, I know. We've done it on the show.
We've done it on the show.
We played RV there yet, and you nearly died.
I was at Gamescom a few years ago, and they had the first hands-on for Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and it was on the show floor. And played it. Got so motion sick that I threw up in a bin.
Holy shnikes!
Yeah.
Okay.
Not my finest moment.
Where were you? Were you in the bathroom?
Main concourse, where where we used to film in the business area.
Yeah, that reminds me because 2 Gamescoms ago,
that bin smelled like sick.
It's fucking
that
smelled.
wasn't made because it was like 2014.
It smelled like someone ate an entire wheel of cheese and threw it up at right when the doors opened, and we were all like, "What is that smell?"
Yeah,
Lo and behold, someone did throw
vomit
up.
corridor. Yes.
Yes,
and it was in a glass corridor.
Yes,
and then
the sun was beating in.
Yes, and it just continued to stink.
Yeah, it was great.
I forgot about that one.
Anyways, so
Mirror's Edge
gonna make you throw up in a bin.
Yeah. But I liked Mirror's Edge. For some reason, Mirror's Edge 1 was fine, but Mirror's Edge 2 just in terms of making you sick. Yeah.
Man, Mirror's Edge rules.
I like watching speedruns of Mirror's Edge.
That game was made for it.
Yeah.
Anyways, any more leaks?
No, that was it.
That was the leak of the week?
No, the rest of the letters have more leaks.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of them.
Okay, here you go.
Leaks of the weeks. Leaks of the weeks. Wow, would you look at that? We got another leak, everybody. A source code leak for GTA 5 has revealed a character model for what is believed to be the main character of Rockstar's canceled spy game Agent, a game that seemingly existed and never existed for well over a decade.
Because they announced it, 2009?
So after GTA 4.
Yes.
And then they showed a logo. That was it.
A sexy logo.
It was just a gun. We want to because gun in the G.
Sexy logo.
And then disappeared. Just actually never reappeared.
Yep.
But it was never taken off the site until
2 years ago. They abandoned.
And then finally they were like, "We should probably stop.
We know.
Torturing people." But we got to look at the guy.
A guy, yeah.
He's a guy.
I mean, I don't want to say he's generic, but I could not pick that man out of a lineup.
That's why he's a spy.
God, yeah.
Do you want a spy to stand out? I can never be a spy.
I don't know. I feel like, he's an assassin. It's different, but I feel like Agent 47.
He doesn't stand out.
I feel like if I saw that man.
Well, now you would. Yeah. If you saw.
But if I saw him with his little wig.
If you knew it was a wig, you may not realize it was a wig. Are you looking at people long enough to know it's a wig? Everyone?
Sometimes I'm really good at seeing wigs.
I'm really good at paying attention to shoes.
Yeah, I learned that about you.
Yeah. I can tell people from their shoes. And I have a weird thing where maybe I used to live in an apartment building and watch people get in their cars. I used to memorize cars.
Oh, okay. I thought you were watching people's feet.
No,
people in the apartment building.
Shoes. Say something. I know.
Do you like my shoes? My really white shoes?
Your what are they called again? No, don't tell me. Not sneakers. They're called flippers. No, hold on, wait. Trainers.
Yes.
Got it.
Got some Adidas trainers.
Anyways, I can never be a spy because I'm like, even when I'm sitting alone, I'm just too animated. I think I stand out too much. Children stare at me. Like whenever I'm out, kids just stare at me.
Well, it's better than
the other way around. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm just, walking along and they're like, never seen a tall man with a thin mustache before. Anyways, he's generic looking spy guy and not too impressive. He does definitely look like 2009 era.
Yeah.
Rock star.
Like he could be, but also he could be up in the gallery of famous protagonists from that time, like your Cole from Infamous, your Commander Shepherds. They all just
blocky, white-faced guy.
Yeah. What appears to be a set from the upcoming Elden Ring movie has been posted online. The video shows off a ruined Church of America. Just looks sick.
It does look sick, and by like all-time Dark Souls fan
Alex Garland. I almost said Andrew Garfield. That's not correct, is it?
Nothing says Souls games like Andrew Garfield. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah, he's playing Patches. Actually,
what? Do you think he'd be good Patches?
No.
No.
I made a little Hitman reference in my head because the guy who played Hitman in the movie,
There's
Timothy
two
Olyphant,
movies.
Yes, the Timothy Olyphant one. He would actually be a good Patches. You seen him in Alien Earth? He's very good.
Oh, no, I haven't seen Alien Earth, but he's the one in Scream 2. Yeah, I know that much. And he's also the bad guy in Live Free or Die Hard. No, yeah, Live Free or Die Hard.
That man needs a new agent. No, he's doing better now.
He needs an Agent 47.
Anyway, so Alex Garland, not Andrew Garfield, likes Elden Ring enough that he basically made this pitch, flew all the way to Japan, presented it to Miyazaki, and Miyazaki was like, probably what he did. Because like the cover of Dark Souls 3, it looks like the Ashen one is doing that.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. Modeled on Miyazaki himself. No, I think that's really cool. I think the Church of America looked great.
Yeah.
I would like to go visit it, please, and find something from it's not an Estus flask in Elden Ring. What's it called again? Like a golden seed.
Sure.
Or something from my the other flask.
Mm-hmm. All I know is that Alex Garland is a guy.
Yep.
Who is
great.
Who has quite the resume of movies. Because like, what is this? What does this look?
I was gonna tell the infamous story that we have about Alex Garland.
What is the infamous story we have?
When he came to the office.
Well, I know they came to the office. What happened?
Oh, okay. Well, it's very funny that you said, it's very funny that you said like he has this resume of all these movies because you know what? We don't work with him anymore. I'm just gonna tell the story.
Yeah, my brain just cracked open because I just remembered.
So Alex Garland, when we were part of a different parent company, another one of the brands had Alex Garland in, and he did like this Q&A in front of our entire
like hundreds, hundreds of people.
And the person running it basically just listed his Wikipedia and said like which school he went to, and he was like, "I didn't go to that school. Did you get this from Wikipedia?" And she was like, "Yeah." And the vibe immediately was like, but then remember, so our friend Chastity, who incredible host working over at PlayStation now, she was like, saw this and was like, oh god, I'm interviewing him next. Came through, talked about video games, lit up, was an absolute champ. Loved talking to Chastity so much they asked her to moderate the devs panel because he was just like, video games, this one's cool. Anyway, so that's how you know that he's a real gamer.
Yep.
I don't think any of us have told that. That video's online, though. You can watch it.
I mean,
really? It is?
Yes, because they streamed it.
That's not the only time either, so.
The other one was, yeah.
Anyway, to get this back on track.
You can keep that in, by the way. I don't give a shit.
All I was going to say is Alex Garland is one of the coolest writers and filmmakers between like...
28 years.
28,
Bone
okay,
Temple.
first off, all the I
the
mean,
28
like
days,
28 years, days,
Yeah.
28 years. Bone Temple.
Wow, just avoided weeks there.
Yeah,
Did he do weeks?
No.
Okay, well.
No, neither him or Danny Boyle.
Tell.
And I mean, but the dude also did like
Devs.
movies like Sunshine. And The Island with Leonardo DiCaprio, or is it called The Island or something like that? Anyways,
The Beach.
The Beach. Weird movie, by the way.
Yeah. Well, just Leonardo's also in Shutter Island.
That's right.
But he also did video games. He did Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Oh, I don't think I actually knew that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he wrote Heavenly Sword?
Maybe.
He definitely did Enslaved. And he was supposed to be doing the Halo TV show for a while. Honestly, he dodged a bullet on that one. He dodged a plasma needle on that one.
Oh my God. Wow. Get down.
Plasma sword, it's the needler. I don't think it's...
Yeah, a couple Halo fans right here. There's a Warhog in there. And then he did movies like Men.
I haven't seen Men.
Yeah, well, you're good.
Okay. I haven't seen Civil War either.
Yeah, I haven't either. But I've seen 20 Years Later, and I've seen Bone Temple. Yeah.
My name is Rio.
Anyways, I'm really excited to see this guy actually do a video game movie.
Do Elden Ring.
As a guy who likes video games and also a hell of a writer and has written games. And
He didn't work on what was it?
Heavenly
Heavenly Sword. I almost said Hellblade.
long red hair.
But he did do the story supervisor for the DMC Devil May Cry.
That was it. Yeah, he worked a lot with Ninja Theory.
Cool. Let's
Neat.
rock. Next card. Letter.
It's you.
Me. Insider Gaming reports Star Wars Eclipse from developer Quantic Dream is facing slow progress. Mm-hmm. The game was originally revealed at the Game Awards back in 2021. And we haven't seen anything about the game since.
That's...
Yeah. I keep forgetting the game exists.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like Quantic Dream's still somehow making money off of
Detroit
Become Human. I controversially enjoyed Beyond Two Souls. I'll take that.
I think the first hour of Fahrenheit, incredible.
Oh yeah, dude. Let's not forget about Fahrenheit.
I mean, it turns into dog shit at the end.
But not in the way the other games do.
No, in its own unique special way.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember some of the plot beats that happen.
A quote from the article.
Okay.
One source even mentioned the fact that the team had been making very little progress for months. For what it's worth, a good portion of the game has been completed, but for
What does
what
that
they
mean?
yeah, I know. I mean,
It's not how games are made.
yeah, I mean a good chunk of it is there, so that means they're just looking at like a small chunk. We're like, well, we're at the finish line, but can't quite get it over. But for what they still need to wrap up, sources say it hasn't been going all that well. I'm hoping they got all the script. I'm hoping the script is done. I'm hoping that all the actors have done their jobs. I'm hoping.
Yeah, it's difficult to gauge when we don't know like what in the game has been completed.
I'm hoping that like most of the models are.
From that sound, it doesn't sound like they're at content lock. It sounds like they're barely scraping through alpha.
Yeah, the game
Out of pre-pro.
The game at this stage is still looking to be years off from completion. One source said back in December.
Yeah. I can't believe it was 2021.
Yeah.
I was there, man.
Yeah.
I was there when they revealed that game at the Game Awards.
I just felt like 2021 was
A lifetime ago.
Oh yeah, that too. I remember that the Quantic Dream thing being like, "Whoa, holy shnikes! What they're doing a Star Wars game." Also, how many other Star Wars games were announced at that time and actually have come out since then or around then?
Oh, I mean, Hennig's one was cancelled.
That was canceled. We got Outlaws.
We did get Outlaws. Battlefront 2 was out for a long time, but then nothing from that. Oh, what was the VR, the dog fighting one? That one was already out.
Squadron?
Yeah, that one was out.
Yeah.
But then since then, nothing really.
Well, riddle me this.
Riddle me piss.
Or take a bet. Do you think this game's gonna? I think this game has to come out.
It will come out.
It will come out. Maybe they should cut a thing or two. Maybe David Cage.
Well, because Quantic Dream's
I don't
also
think David
into,
Cage is even working on this either.
Quantic Dream's also into publishing now.
That's right.
Too. So maybe they're just hoping some money comes in through other
but
avenues.
can't Disney like what happens in a moment like this where like, hey, Disney, parent company of IP that we're working on, we're 80% there. Can you just like, and like when you say progress is slow,
Well, it depends on how much money
has already been spent.
But
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. Cool. Yeah, go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
YouTube channel Moore's Law is Dead has leaked a bunch of details on the PS6. It is a long video that breaks down a lot, but the highlights are further bolstering the idea of the PS6 being a handheld or handheld hybrid. Sony is asking devs to optimize current PS5 games for power saver mode. Moore's Law is Dead speculates this is so that PS5 games can work on the PS6 handheld because power saver mode matches the leaked handheld specs. Another detail is Sony is working on their own version of Xbox's smart delivery called PlayGo.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it'd be like smarter delivery.
No. Even smarter delivery. Best delivery.
It is so leaky this week.
Yeah.
What's up with all these leaks?
It's not even the leak end.
I know.
The leak end, by the way, is what people in games media refer to the weekend before E3 because everything used to always just leak.
Yeah, like Dishonored 2.
Oh!
We'll get to that in a second. PS6. The only way, if you've heard me talk about the PS5 on this
in your closet.
show, not currently because I needed it for Resident Evil 9, because that is what the Capcom provided as a code. However, it will be going back in my closet very soon.
Okay.
Once I buy Resident Evil 9 on PC.
Yep, that's
and
right.
I can be like, I don't want to look at you anymore. I dust it every week.
That's good.
I always do.
I've never dusted mine.
Yeah, I always go through and make sure it gets like the base on it is broken. It like wobbles all funny. Anyways, I think I've been asked on the show, or at least by somebody who's like, Kurt, what would get you to care about the PS6? And I was like, well, frankly, like, I don't know.
Games.
Yeah, but that's even then. It's like it's got to be like. It's got to be like a, whoa game, right? Like, whoa, Kurt, you see that? Deadly Premonition 3 is going to be a PlayStation 6 exclusive.
Launch a game.
Yeah. But I would say I think it makes sense that the next console would be leaning into the hybrid sort of mentality of a Switch and
get these kids off their phones and onto the PS6.
Onto a bigger screen with buttons. Maybe bigger screen.
It better be a bigger screen, dude.
A bigger screen than what? Your phone?
Yeah, bigger than my ROG Ally.
You want it bigger than your ROG Ally, your Roger Rabbit.
Yeah. The more I've been playing it, I've been playing a bunch of games that have like pixel art and that pixel font. And
So how big do you want your handheld?
I want it to be like this big.
You want to have a handheld that big?
Yeah.
Pretty sure they made that.
I'm kidding. I don't.
It does exist, or they showed it off. What? Somebody showed that. There's a thing. It's out there.
Oh, like an ultra wide handheld?
It's just a big thing. I remember. Look, it's you can't stretch it out like a map.
I bet it'll be very.
I want it to be rolled and then
roll
out like a map.
That would be pretty cool.
I think like tablet size maybe.
Tablets come in all different sizes.
Okay, like 11 inch.
Okay, what were you gonna say, Jean-Luc?
I was gonna say it'll probably be the size of the PlayStation Portal, if I had to guess.
As long as it doesn't have that form factor. As long as it does not have those.
It probably will have that form factor.
As long as
Sony.
it doesn't look like I can just shatter it over my knee or want to every single time I hold it.
I think I've held it once, and I'm just like, ooh, I feel like a lemming on the edge of a cliff. I just want to jump off, and then I just want to
smash through my face.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Also, I'm sorry, they're going to stop naming their. I'm not going to say it. I was going to say they're going to stop naming their controllers at like sex toys, but
ooh,
the DualSense Edge, bro. Bro, who at Sony was like innocent? That sounds great to me.
They consulted. They knew what they were doing.
Who did they fucking consult? Ann Summers? So a joke for the UK.
There's, I don't know, like the like back. We're not going to talk about this.
I have a question for you guys.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
PS6 related.
Okay.
Do you think if they're going all in on handheld, and presumably it would be more expensive to make it more powerful than a PS5? Like traditionally a system would be like it's a next graphical boost, but it's like, okay, if it has to be more powerful than like a PS5 Pro, that thing is currently $900.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it's like they're not going to sell you $1,000 console. Do you think the PS6 is less of a graphical leap and more of a side leap to this handheld form factor, but it isn't actually all that more powerful as a way to maybe cut down on price / does it even need to be more powerful at this point with diminishing returns?
So that's what I would want to happen, but I feel like Sony still has very much the hubris and drive to be pushing graphical fidelity even further.
I mean, it's their brand. I feel like so much of like what
And
they
look
do,
how
their
that's
identity
worked out for 'em.
is like, look at our games. Look at how they all look good and the same. I would say that'd be a very bold move if Sony was like straight up like, your graphics don't need to be better. You just need to bring your console with you. In which I would be like,
Yes.
yes,
That's what I want.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they do announce their handheld console and they still somehow try to like
Well, there'll be a pro version.
weasel in their like some sort of language of triangles and geometries and numbers and
I mean,
who's the and
Mark Cerny will
and
come out and
Mark
talk about
Cerny
flops.
will flop all over the place with
He'll
his
talk
flops.
about SSDs and polygons.
And people will just listen to him because he's saying like numbers and decimals and dots and bits and bobs and flops. And everyone's like, holy
he's right.
shit.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, Sony. What are we doing here? We are, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
Yeah, cool. We're just gonna price out like Gen Alpha are not playing games. They're not gonna fork out $1,000.
It's expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive. So what are we gonna do? We're just gonna cut away generations? Anyway.
Remember when the PS2 at the end of its life was $99?
Sure do. Anyways, we'll have to see. I don't want to talk about the next consoles in general. Like, I just like there's so many problems in the current generation that the idea of another one coming along is like, I don't know about this.
I don't know about that one.
I feel like no one actually wants it right now.
Yeah. The youngins. Do you think there's a leaky one?
It's like John Luke having a...
Yeah. Bloop. Bloop. It's time for Kurt and Lucy's Game of the Week.
How low can your voice go?
Well, we did the finish. I did my low conversation.
Yeah, but how low can it go?
I'm smiling, which makes it hard.
Okay. I'll not look.
Game of the week. I'm here to talk about video games. Is that low?
That's low, but you do just put on a Finnish accent.
Yeah, no, whenever I do. We are here to have deep conversations.
Deep conversation. What's the highest you can do?
Not very high. Holy shnikes! What was that? How do you do that?
I don't know.
Okay, so go.
It's like doing a whistle note.
Okay, I'm gonna try and.
I can't go that high. I wish I could go higher, but I can't. I really like the song Take On Me by Aha. And there's that part when it goes like,
Take on me, and like, yeah. That's good. That's a good note. I can't
You
go.
just gotta push air in. Anyway, What's your game of the week?
My game of the week is not a game that's out yet, but it's a game that I cannot shut up about.
He really can't.
I also can't stop thinking about it. It's a game that's only available for playtesting. It's called About Fishing. Really? You just pulled out a really deep voiced fish.
And enjoy the sauna.
About fishing.
Yeah.
So, where do I begin?
What is it?
About Fishing is if I were to narrow it down in its most, I don't know, easiest to convey terms, it's like a Shenmue inspired Shenmue. Shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Shenmue?
Yeah. What are you making?
You keep saying Shenmue.
No, Shenmue, a game that I like a lot. Anyways, Shenmue.
Just stop saying it.
Inspired game. So it has a Dreamcast style aesthetic. But it is a mystery fishing sim. The core mechanics of the game are to fish. It's called About Fishing. Wow. But the thing that makes this game, the first thing that really sticks in my brain is one, it's a good fishing game. So the way it works mechanically is you throw your fishing line in, it goes in, you follow the line, the hook. Okay. And so you're in the water and you see it's beautiful. It's graphically great, even though it's trying to emulate 1999 style things. And when the fish get your hook, it has a great fishing minigame. But the thing that's so good about it is that the fishing line itself has its own collision and physics. So it becomes, in a way, a part of a puzzle when you are fishing for something in a weird spot, and you then have to work your fishing line around it while doing it. But here's where it gets interesting.
Oh, this is where it gets
You can take the fish out of your case in which you store them, which, by the way, you store them Resident Evil 4 style.
As soon as you said case, I was like, I'm seeing Leon's.
It's a Resident Evil 4 style case. You can take them back out and throw them into the water attached to your hook.
Oh.
And then you can control them.
Oh.
Mind control them, basically. So you can release the fish into the water, in which then you can explore further and deeper into things like that under the water, which is an important part because in the open of the game, you discover a dead body in the water.
Yes.
And the thing that makes it so cool is when you start controlling the fish, and as I mentioned with the fishing line, you have to physically swim your fish around the arm of the body to pull it out, to then
fish it back out.
And this is the core mechanic loop of
nice. Okay, good.
So, and it gets cooler because the kind of fish you catch then you have to sell them. So there's a loop in which you catch fish and then you get them and you sell them for more fishing line or different kinds of hooks or different kind of baits. But then there's specifically smaller fish that you are deliberately meant to catch that are worth nothing. Then those are the ones you get to throw back out, and you get to crevice them into small places.
Oh, crev.
You get to crev them all up. So crev them through. Anyways, there's another great part where you get to explore an underwater tomb.
Ooh,
with a fish.
that's good.
But then there are big fish that will eat the little fish that you control. So you have to there's strategy and stealth mechanics and all these other things while using the fishing line to solve puzzles and pull rocks off of cases. So then you can pull the crypt open and then pull a bone out of it by swimming it around. But it gets better.
Shut up! How?
Because several years after finding that body, there's still somebody else who is missing, who is a twin sister of that person. So you grow up obsessed with the idea of finding the other person who went missing. So it's a detective game. So you collect evidence, and then when you go into your little suitcase to organize your fish, it literally flips over and it's a cork board.
Oh my God.
That shows pictures and things and evidence and all this other stuff you find. And for me, it gets better because no, because it turns into this dreamy, surreal, nightmarish sort of added worldview of things where you get to talk to people in the town and explore and solve this mystery, and your grandfather is mixed up in it somehow. It's very dreamy and weird. Anyways, I'm
gonna download it.
The reason why I'm so obsessed with this game is because I've never seen a game not really disguise is the wrong word, but use so many of its own elements to feed into layers and layers and layers of things. But ultimately, it's just a game about fishing. And that is like, it starts there and then it just like somehow gets deeper rather than the other way around, where it's like a detective game where you just so happen to be able to fish. So anyways, if just saying, I'm real excited about this game. It could go all downhill after its full release, but like it's a thing that I have not stopped thinking about since I started it.
All right. Does it work on deck?
I'm afraid it may not because
I got a flight tomorrow.
I know, but you can try.
Try.
So you can try it with the trackpad, the mouse trackpad.
I don't have a Steam Deck. I have a Roger.
Well, then, okay. I think you're out of luck. Anyways, the reason why it's important is because the mouse controls.
Does it not have controller controls?
I don't think it does. So the mouse controls work with it's how you control the fishing line. So because you can aim your fishing line, you can whip your mouse one way, so you can
I whip my mouse one way. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I went a big rant about my game of the week.
That sounds great. What's my game of the week? My game of the week is probably the Neverway prologue that I played. It was in the III Initiative Showcase. It is a really cool game from the art director of Celeste. It's their new studio, Cold Blood, I believe the name of the studio is. And it is a mix of psychological horror, otherworldliness, and farming sim.
Would you say it's cozy?
I'll throw this in your face. He plays a girl named Fiona. The art style, it's beautiful.
Pixel art.
Oh, it's that pixel art, but it's so detailed, and the color palette is very purple and blues. And, so it's not, the greens and the lush greens and yellows and whatever you associate with other farming sims. Fans of the genre may know what I'm talking about. But you play as a girl called Fiona, very depressed, dead end job, break up. Decide you can leave the life behind and go and live on a nice little island, a little farmstead of your own. And there's something creeping into your reality. You dissociate. There's different moodlets like that. So if you're hungry or if you're disassociating or something.
Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. So what do you mean?
It just appears in the corner. That's the thing. I've already played the prologue, so I don't know how deep that goes. But later on in the prologue, there's this computer simulator thing. Oh yeah, because you're also indebted to a god and you fight.
Okay.
All the while kind of living off the land and stuff. And so you get these combat abilities through forming and building relationships. And relationship stuff is always the thing that I ignore in your Stardews and your Fields of Mystery. I never bothered to get people gifts or marriage or anything.
But this time
you have to, because that's the combat abilities.
God.
Yeah. Combat abilities are tied behind it, and you got a lot of.
That's interesting. Mm-hmm. I mean, but how forced are the relationships, or is it just the idea of
So I'm just off the demo, which is a good hour. The soundtrack is by Disaster Piece, and it rules. So yeah, I think the demo is out now to play, and so coming out this year. That's my game. What I enjoyed.
Games of the week.
Do
the high voice. I don't know how it's a thing.
Viewer mail.
Hey, thanks everybody. Or this person.
Hey, Kurt and Lucy.
Hi.
Still loving the show and enjoy hearing y'all gab about games.
Still loving it. I'm glad they said still instead of not loving it as much, but
I watched the episode where you pitched the Scrappy Doo game and it made me wonder, how would the two of you make an educational game? What would the topic be? What would the gameplay be like? More broadly, can you talk about some educational games that had an impact on you growing up? Bonus points if you don't pick Oregon Trail. Never played it, so. Anyways, thanks for all you do, Couture and Lucky. Love the show and look forward to new episodes each week. Keep the goose loose. Best, Tom Tom. Thanks, Tom Tom.
Yeah. Get Lucy's name all messed up for once.
I get Lucky a lot, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Lucky Jams.
Okay. An educational game. What are we learning about?
Okay, so
educational game. Edutainment. What's the subject? What was your favorite subject at school?
Mine? I took it. I was not a great student. I was only really good at the things I cared about. Which is also kind of a contradiction, because even though I was I'm an artist and I got the superlative to best artist in class, I fucking tanked a lot of my art classes and courses because I didn't give a shit to do what they wanted me to do. Because I was like, I could already do it. I could already draw. Anyway, sorry. I really enjoyed. For the one and only year of college that I went to, I took a Mysteries of the Earth class.
Ooh.
And so it was like Bigfoot and aliens and, or in this case, skunk ape, the Louisiana version of the Sasquatch.
Wow.
And then there was a class I enjoyed in high school quite a bit, humanities, which is just like an all around exploration of humanity, art, history.
Yeah, we had one called General Studies.
General Studies. So, and then I would probably, other than that, like, yeah, I don't know. I think I dug history the most.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have confidently said I cared much about what was happening. What about you?
It would depend on what year you asked me. I really loved German, but that was because I was good at it. So I don't think it's because I had a particular love of the language. It was because I loved the validation I got for being good at it. I liked maths a lot. Same vibe though. I loved history, but I was going for a more science-based degree, like in psychology, like a science maths kind of thing, rather than humanities. So I didn't take any humanities when I.
So what would the topic be?
So I would say history.
But the thing is, there's so many history games.
But nothing like, you know.
Okay,
I'm thinking back
we have to think about what our history game.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back to, like, I didn't play that many edutainment games. I had a My Amazing Human Body game with a skeleton called Seymour Skinless was the skeleton. It was like a DK
Did he have a
game.
name? I mean, I'm sorry. Did he have a voice?
I don't remember, but he had like you basically like mess around and move all the organs everywhere and it teaches you how to
like
body
that.
works. And there was a similar game called I Love Maths, which I found recently when I went back to my dad's. And it was just a bunch of mini games like
my favorite education game as a kid that I still like hear the sound effects from is a game called, it's the American pronunciation, Math Workshop. Oh. And there was a gorilla with, if I remember right, like suspenders and a baseball cap. And I was like, I want to be this dude's best friend. Yeah. Either that or I want to beat him. And there was a bowling mini game. And that was what I played a lot of.
Yeah.
You just had to do math to successfully bowl. Anyways, so
I used to play like Caesar 3 though. I mean, that's a bit different. That was a city builder set in the Roman Empire. But I did, I was interested in the Roman Empire and I was like, Caesar 3, I'm going to make a temple to Aphrodite or something.
History.
That's Greek.
History game.
Yeah.
What do we want to do? I feel like I need a prompt. So like, here's one thing. Okay, what about this? I mean,
what about Kavanaugh and the other guy opening the tomb of Tutankhamun?
Sure. I don't know anything about what you just said.
And it's a hopa.
Okay, but that's easy peasy. As in for me, it's like, yeah, hell yeah.
But then you learn about the canopic jars.
So you would play a hidden object game of
Tutankhamun's tomb?
Yes.
Absolutely, I would.
Okay, cool.
A immersive sim.
Oh, here we go. I like this.
Where you have to break into the British Museum.
Okay.
And find particular artifacts and return them to the countries that we stole them from.
Wait, but is that historical?
Yeah, because they're historical artifacts.
But you're doing a alternate history in which they're returned?
Yes.
Okay.
But you learn about the history.
There is kind of a game like that.
Forgotten City?
Oh, shit, there is.
No, it just came out. It's called Relooted.
What one?
Although I don't know if it's called Relooted. It's a heist game where you steal back artifacts that were stolen from
there you go.
countries. Wow. Although I don't know if it actually or if it uses real
it does history.
stuff.
I think I got one.
Okay.
I want to make a time traveling game.
Okay.
Where
Bill and Ted.
Wait, no, fuck. This is kind of like Assassin's Creed. No. I want to do one where like you stop the assassination of Abraham Lincoln.
I was gonna say I want like a detective game based on like a real.
I want to solve the Jack the Ripper case.
But it has been solved.
But actually, that was done in Assassin's Creed, and I would argue that it was maybe not done with the carrot.
But we also had L.A. Noire and the Black Dahlia murder, and all I know is that it would be cool.
This is tough.
To go back in time.
Far Cry Primal.
And kick the shit out of the guy who shot Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
Even if
John Wilkes Booth?
Yeah.
The actor?
Supposedly shot him.
Well, Assassin's Creed lets you beat up the Pope.
What do you mean supposedly? I was pretty... What do you mean?
You never know.
What do you mean?
You never
know. What
know.
do you mean supposedly?
You never
Where's
know.
this coming from?
You never know.
What are you talking about?
Who got John Wilkes Booth to do it?
He did because he hated Abraham Lincoln. He talked openly about it.
Yeah, I know.
Lucy, by the way, I assume you don't know much about John Wilkes Booth.
I don't know much about him other
Shot
than...
Ave, jumped off, broke his leg, was found in a barn.
Yeah. He was a very, very famous actor.
No. I do know because I've seen the play Oh Mary.
Yeah. But it would be the equivalent of if Tom Hanks killed the president. In modern day. It would be that
Tom
level
Hanks
of
killed the president?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I kind of wouldn't mind, or there's this other idea. Again, instead of changing history, what if we made a game where you have to go back in time and make sure history happens exactly how it's supposed to, even if that means causing some
John
of the
Wilkes
most
Booth.
terrible things that have ever happened because the repercussion. No, I mean in terms of in history. I'm not saying let's go back and make sure bad stuff happens. I'm just talking about look, all right, I know I'm already digging myself into a hole.
No, I like this because you would have to...
Where were the minions from 39 to 45?
You would have to memorize information.
Yeah.
So, for example, the Titanic, they'd be hold on, the manifest says the Titanic is going, where's it supposed to go? What route's it supposed to take? And you have to, tell them the correct route for the ship to go so that they still hit the iceberg. Yeah.
And you're not supposed to feel good.
No. Okay.
This game is a way of teaching you how history happened but while also being hey, yeah, this stuff happened. But if you go back to what if you stop bad things from happening, you go to present time, worse things happen.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of seed it in, right? At the beginning, you're feeling good. You're making sure good things happen. And then it's I have to make sure a bad thing happens.
Yep.
You know what? I'm sad. Never made it. There was an MMO that was in the works for a while called Everjane. And it was a Regency era MMO where you had to abide by the societal norms of the time and work your way up through society.
Sick. I would play that.
It was 10 years ago. It shut down. Yeah.
Anyways,
this is a great question, but a tough one.
Yeah, I feel like I would have to. I feel like I would want to get a specific if you were to make a game about this.
Yeah.
Because I have design ideas, but they are I always had this. I'm gonna hold on to that idea.
Victorian surgeries. Copa.
That's good.
Again, yeah.
That's good. I would like to play a. What if we're gonna end this soon? I promise. We're gonna do a game.
Okay.
That you get again. I keep thinking about time travel. You're not time traveling in this one, but you get to experience the evolution of the autopsy.
Ooh.
Throughout the centuries.
Yeah.
So it's you have to perform. I mean, I don't even know when autopsy became a critical thing in medical science, but we can figure it out.
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah,
Stay
in the
tuned.
game. That's the point of the game. For the history of the autopsy, we need it. And our For Our Scrappy Doo multiplayer game, which I don't actually want to make, but if somebody wants to make it and use all of our ideas, we will gladly
pay us.
Take a cut of
big cut
that thing that we came up with. Cool.
All right. Well, thank you for watching another episode of Kitten.
Thanks.
Covered. I'm going to be in the UK for the next couple of weeks, so there will not be new episodes for 2 weeks. I'm sorry.
Thanks, buddy, old pal. Go to London.
Go see your family.
Go do cool stuff.
Yeah.
Say hello to your family for me.
Why are you talking like Squawkabilly?
Hey, you say, hey, Lucy, you gonna go back to London? You gonna say hi to your family for me? Yeah. Hey, tell your dad I think he's a real good guy. All right. Hey, have you ever played 52 pickup with him?
No, I'm going to teach him King's Corner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Email your letters to gotchacovered@gamespot.com.
Got it that time.
And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye.